This is one of my Victory at Any Cost games. This is my new series. I think that's what I'm going to name it, Victory at Any Cost. Where let's see what I did to win here. Carry my team to a win. So, you know, I stay back, you know, stay out of line of sight. I hear people just shooting off stuff. And I hear, like, Hanzo shooting. But I see there's a Reinhardt on both sides, because there usually is. And I knocked away the Mei. I want to push this payload as much as possible, as often as possible. But Reinhardt is stopping me from pushing it, and there's a bunch of fire, like he has a bunch of backline fire supporting him. So I back off a little bit here just to be safe. But I'll get back on the point as soon as I think it's relatively safe to do so, as soon as I think it's not suicide. And, you know, I'll get the heals. I save my amp for my teammates because I'm a support. I play an aggressive healing style. I play very aggressively, but not to do damage. No. I play aggressively so I can push the payload and win the game. Support my team and help them do their job better. But we can't push it while Reinhardt's alive. So we our priority is to kill Reinhardt. There we go. Now I can push it. Now I can push it. And notice how I'm checking who's on the enemy team. So I get best shots off my face. Yeah, see?
But neither one of those supports is Lucio.
Listen to this.
It means they lose. They have double support, but neither of those supports are Lucio, which means they lose.
This is payload. Lucio is the king of payload. He is a god because he can self-heal. He has good mobility. He has good health. He can knock people back with his right click. Like, he is the god of payload. And I died here. This was a really good mail. I should have backed off sooner, but I didn't.
Damn.
And we died. But I died pushing the payload. I was doing what I was supposed to do. Though I didn't need to die there. But Lucio is the god, so they have double support. They don't have a Lucio. We win. GG. Yep. And I stay back. I wait. I see who's dead.
Yeah.
And I wait for them to come back to life, so I can then taxi them to the battle, so I can get them into combat faster. And now I'll get back to the payload again. As soon as the opportunity presents itself, I want to use this payload as much as possible. Every second counts. Every inch counts. I want to win. Victory at any cost. Victory at any cost. Now I'm on the payload. And notice a lot of the times I'm like the only one on the payload. Like, we aren't always pushing the payload as fast as we could.
9 in a row. You lose your bit.
Yeah,
You're welcome,
this
man.
game I've won. This is my 9th game in a row that I've won here.
I've won 8 Lucio games in a row today. I actually haven't lost a Lucio game since I started streaming.
Yeah.
And this is all in solo queue, by the way.
Victory at any cost. Now I'm the only one on the payload. A lot of the time I'm the only one on the payload.
See how far I can take this win streak.
Because I'm Lucio and I know how to play the objective. I know how to win. I know what I need to do to win. And I use the knowledge I've gained from my Zero Death series to figure out how to survive in dangerous situations. So I can put myself in more high risk situations in order to do more work every game.
Save this guy's Arias. Got 2 seconds on my amp.
Yep.
Damn. Did I even get anyone with that amp? Oh, I got somebody.
So I actually verbalized the cooldown on my amp.
Ow, asshole.
Yeah. Woo. Woo. Look how dangerous I'm playing here.
Where's everybody? Where is everybody?
Like, I actually verbalized the cooldown on my amp.
Payload heals you, so that's why like Lucio is just so good at attack, because he could just make himself nigh unkillable, but to a lot of champions with proper movement.
Got heroes. You notice how I verbalized.
Any Lucio can do what I'm doing.
I verbalized the. Oh man, I talk a lot in this.
Well,
I will get this point out. I verbalized the cooldown of my amp so I can keep track of it, so I can use it efficiently.
I knocked him away as he flashbanged. My win rate went up significantly.
I don't think I've been off this app.
A huge advantage. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's huge. Losing Lucio's movement is huge.
I don't think I've been off this payload since I died.
It's the first-person shooter.
I think I've been constantly on this payload, constantly moving it forward.
Location, man.
Now Reinhardt's back on it again, which is nice.
This guy goofing off on this payload.
Yeah. He's goofing off.
So the payload heals you when you're on attack, so stay near it. Like, how do they kill you?
Yeah.
How do they kill you if you're on the payload and healing yourself? If you're not only are you healing yourself, but also the payload's healing you, like, how do you die?
Well,
how do you die, Lucio?
We're gonna show. I know I die here.
Oh, that's okay. I die a lot. Oh no! That's how you die. All up in my face.
That ultimate is bullshit.
That skin is lame as shit, man. So the thing about that skin is, it makes it so it's silent. It's more silent than the base skin. So that skin actually gives you an advantage which is pretty gay.
Yeah, that skin is bullshit. So that's how I died there. I died to that ult, which I couldn't hear coming because of that skin.
Smart way, not just rush up in there.
But as soon as I get back to combat, I immediately get elevated, so I don't get hit by that Reinhardt melee ability.
See if I can get some amps on this guy.
Yeah, I go down to amp my team because I'm a support. That's my job. That's my job. And now I get back in the payload as soon as I think I can. I think it's not suicidal to do so. I get back in the payload.
Dargath, what's up, bro?
I'm
on an 8-game win streak as Lucio.
The shout out. Not necessarily that I get on the payload when I think it's safe. I get on the payload when I think it's not suicidal to do so. Which is most of the time.
I feel a Reinhardt ult coming. Oh my god. I am frozen.
Oh my god. This game. Look at all the ults.
Oh god, the ults.
They like stack their ults.
The ults.
That was really good. The ult stacking there. That team is enemy team is pretty decent. Oh my goodness. I am actually elevated on these missiles, but I'm just kind of staying back and healing my team. Been sticking the MMO PvE law. I got too frustrated. Yeah, I hear you, man. Which skin were you discussing? Elevation?
Hanzo's wolf skin. The one that turns his dragons into wolves instead. I gotta really pay attention to this Mac.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So I actually have this
wolf skin. It makes it so his ult is quieter.
There we go. So when I'm in these dangerous situations, when I'm on the payload and there's a lot of enemies on the payload, I die here.
Oh, he's right there. So actually, okay. So look, let's watch this. I heard him, so I moved, and so he followed me, and I inadvertently saved my team from that ult. I'm away from my Reinhardt.
There you go, taxi. That was nice.
I inadvertently saved my team from that ult because I knew where he was, so I moved away from my team. So he only ended up ulting me, even though he could have ulted more than one person.
Yeah. And now this is a dangerous situation. I managed the risk while I'm in these dangerous situations.
Game win streak.
Mm-hmm.
Firepower.
That's funny. There you go. There you go. I managed risk.
Did you hear me in the beginning of the game? I'm like, they have double support, but neither one of them is Lucio, so we win. Oh my god, this ult.
That ult is ridiculous.
They have double support, but neither one of them is Lucio.
So I want to talk about this concept at the end of the game here.
But Dargath, what MMO are you playing, man?
Yeah, not just talking about speed. So I want to talk about this concept. So when I'm in dangerous situations, like on the payload, what I'll do is I'll see who's there stopping me from either pushing or you know, pushing the payload or stopping the payload from being pushed. So if there's like a Mei, I know Mei is a very high priority target, so I'll pay attention to her. I know that I'll have to, the way Mei's ice works is that she has to hit you with a certain amount of the ice, and then you freeze. So if I break line of sight, I can kind of reset the ice, so I never get frozen. I know that with a Roadhog, I have to wait for his hook. I have to dodge that hook because then he's a lot less threatening. So when I drop on the payload and I see there's a Roadhog, I'll prioritize dodging the hook, even if there's other people around me. If there's like a soldier, a Roadhog, and a Lucio, then I'll prioritize paying attention to the Roadhog, dodge his hook, then I know it's on a 6-second cooldown. So when I'm in those very dangerous situations, because I've learned, based on my past play, how to survive, I can bring those skills into very high-risk situations and then survive in, you know, high-risk situations. I could not die. And then in payload especially, and a lot of times to capture the point, it allows me to stay doing my job. It allows me to stay doing my job because I know how to not die. Knowing how to die is really nice. And then comes managing risk. Then comes game sense, stuff like that. Knowing to dodge that Roadhog ult. You know, knowing to stay out of line of sight, not out of line of sight of that Mei. Knowing to watch out for the Reaper ult so you can drop behind line of sight as soon as he starts ulting. Stuff like that will get you really good results. Alright, but this was our win at any cost game. I died 3 times, but we won. And that's how you win. That's how you win. Victory at any cost, guys. GG. Alright, so I was recording that, but let's get back to my chat here. Oh, let's see what